Hello artists! Today we're going to be making a picture that goes along with the story that we listened to about snowmen at night. And in our story, the snowmen were doing a whole bunch of crazy fun things that they did while nobody was watching. So think about, if you haven't already, some things that you might want to include in a picture of different things snowmen might be doing at night. Here's my example. I have about, I think I counted 26 snowmen doing different things. We have ice skating snowmen, fishermen, snowball fight, baseball. These guys are sledding, and look, he's about to crash. Going to dinner. This guy is at war with this guy. A runner, some carolers, reading a book. This one's throwing his friend up in the air. So there's lots of different fun things that your snowmen could do at night. And come up with some different things. Don't just copy what I've done. And see how many you can create that are doing different things. So I have, I think, about 25, 24, I don't know, somewhere around there. I'd like for you to create at least 10 snowmen doing something at night. So for this project, you're going to need a piece of white paper. And for today, we'll just need a pencil. Hopefully a pencil with an eraser, just in case we make mistakes. And then if you are in one of the older grades that has colored pencils, a black colored pencil would be very handy. If you are not in possession of a black colored pencil, you can use a black crayon if you'd like to, or you can just, when we're on our final step, trace really hard with your pencil to make it a nice dark line. But if you look at my example, I went over my lines with a black color pencil to make the boundaries. We're not going to be coloring today, so don't use any of your actual colors. We're not going to use anything but black and pencil for today. Alright, so let's start. Think about what you want your snowman doing. So I might copy a little bit of what I did in my other picture. Actually, I'm going to start with basketball. I'm going to make some snowmen playing basketball. Let's see. So we'll have him, maybe he'll be slam dunking. So here's our ball. To make a snowman, it's 3 circles, right? So we do his head, and then the next circle's a little bit bigger, and then the final circle is the biggest one. And then his arms are going to be little sticks, so it's a straight line, and then you kind of branch off in a Y shape. If you look at mine, some of their Y shapes have 3. Some of them just have 2. So you can vary it. Think of what a stick looks like, and that would be what his arms look like. Alright, so then they close up at the ends. And then maybe this arm, I don't know, maybe we don't see that other arm, or it could be going this way, behind him. Maybe like that. Alright, and then we have a nose for his carrot nose, 2 eyes, and his little mouth. If you want to put a hat on him, you can, or I put hats on some of them. This one has a chef hat, this one has a ninja band, jogging band, backwards baseball cap, Santa hat. So you can put all different hats, or you can just leave them plain if you don't want to put any hat on him at all. Maybe this guy, since he's working out, will have a workout band on his head like that. Okay? And then I might straighten up some of my lines a little bit. Okay, and he needs to have somebody defending the goal too, so maybe I'll have this guy down here. Small circle, medium circle, large circle, and he's going to have his hands up. Maybe this one I'll do a 3-stick hand. And then maybe he's going to be looking up, so his nose will be like this. And his smile like that. And here would be his eyes here. He's looking up in the air. And then he doesn't need a line down his middle. Alright, so that's 2 snowmen. If you want to draw them a little bit bigger, you can. I did mine kind of small, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. You could make them a little bit bigger. If you wanted to do like, let's see, ice skating one, pond would be it's kind of flat, which is wavies in it. Kind of like that. And then your snowman could be ice skating. I did make some ice skates on the ice skating guys, but all of my other snowmen didn't have any shoes. And then I have one leg coming out here like he's kicking off. And then he's got his arms. And then I put this arm just going off the back. And maybe he's going to have a top hat. So for the top hat, I kind of cut his head off a little bit and make this oval. And then a little square on top, and then his band. And that's how I make a top hat. Here's his carrot nose, his eyes, and his mouth. Alright, and then we have an ice skating guy. And if you want to put some lines behind him where it's kind of cutting the ground, you can. Alright, so go ahead and create all the snowmen you want, doing all different activities. I'm going to review one time. For the snowman, we do a circle, slightly bigger circle, even bigger circle. You can put a hat on him if you want to. Remember, the hat is like a curved line here, and then it goes like that on the ends, and then a square here. You'll want to erase your snowman's head anywhere it's inside of the hat. And there you have like a little top hat type hat. He's got two eyes, a carrot nose, and coal mouth. You could do the 3 buttons down the middle if you want to. I didn't do buttons on these guys, but you totally can. Alright, and that is basic Snowmen at Night. So create at least 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys here. If you want to, you can put little snow mounds around them. So it shows, well, he's jumping up in the air, so maybe I'll do some jump lines for him. So you can put some ground around him, but we don't need a horizon line today. Alright, so fill up the whole page filled with details. Don't leave like large sections open. We want to fill up a whole page, make him full of snowmen doing fun things that snowmen do at night. Once we have finished drawing, pretend I finished drawing all of my snowmen. You can go back with a black color pencil if you have one and trace over your pencil lines and make them nice and dark black. If you do not have a black color pencil, you can just use your pencil, your regular pencil, and go back over. It's almost the same. It's a little bit shinier, but you can go back over really dark to make your lines nice. The original drawing should be drawn really lightly in case you need to erase it, but once you know what you want it to look like, go ahead and trace over it nice and dark so that it stands out a little bit better, and so that we know which lines. You can go back and erase any stray lines that you don't like so much, so that it makes it look nice and clean and precise. So you see, let me go ahead and finish this guy and we'll see. And I can erase this, that. There we go. See how much cleaner this guy is compared to these guys over here. So when you're completely done drawing all 10 or more snowmen at night, then go ahead and come back with a dark pencil line or a black color pencil and trace around your pencil lines to make it stand out a little bit more.